Norway have just beaten Iraq 4-1, and this was not just another group stage win. This felt like a warning, because before this World Cup, everyone knew Norway had talent. Everyone knew about Erling Haaland. Everyone knew about Martin Odegaard. But the question was simple. Could Norway actually turn that talent into a dangerous World Cup team? And after this performance, the answer looks scary. Iraq actually made this game interesting. They scored first through Hussein, and for a moment, it looked like Norway might be under real pressure. But then Norway responded exactly how dangerous teams respond. Not with panic, not with chaos, but with control. And then Haaland arrived. 2 goals, 29th minute, 43rd minute. Just like that, the game changed. That is what makes Norway terrifying. Because with Haaland, they do not need 20 chances. They do not need to dominate the whole match. They just need one cross, one mistake, one moment inside the box, and suddenly the scoreboard changes. Why defenders hate playing against him? You can defend well for 30 minutes. You can stay compact. You can fight physically, but the second Haaland gets half a chance, the match can disappear from your hands. And that is exactly what happened to Iraq. Norway did not just come back, they took control of the story. Then in the second half, Leo Østigård made it 3-1, with Martin Odegaard involved again. And that part matters, because this is not only the Haaland show. Norway are becoming dangerous because they have structure around him. Odegaard gives them control, Haaland gives them goals, the defenders give them strength, and the whole team now looks like it believes. That is the difference. In the past, Norway had stars, but they did not always look like a team that could scare the biggest nations. Now they do, because when you have Haaland scoring, Odegaard creating, and a team that can respond after going behind, you are no longer just an interesting team. You are a problem. And this is exactly what the World Cup was afraid of. A Norway team that finally looks serious. A Norway team that can hurt you in different ways. A Norway team that does not need to play beautiful football for 90 minutes because they have players who can decide games in seconds. The scary thing is, this 4-1 win was not perfect. Norway still conceded first. They still had moments where Iraq made them uncomfortable. They still have things to fix, but that almost makes it more dangerous. Because if this is Norway, while they are still improving, what happens when they fully click? What happens when Odegaard starts controlling matches from the first minute? What happens when Haaland starts getting even better service? What happens when Norway face a bigger team and they get space to counter? That is when this team becomes a nightmare, because against smaller teams, Norway can use power. Against bigger teams, they can use Haaland's runs behind the defense. And if you give him space, you already know what happens. This is why Norway are suddenly one of the most interesting teams in the tournament. Not because they are favourites, not because they are perfect, but because they have something every team fears: a world-class striker who can turn one moment into a goal. And after this 4-1 win, nobody should look at Norway like outsiders anymore. Haaland is here, Odegaard is here, Norway are alive. And the team everyone thought could be dangerous might already be becoming exactly what the World Cup was afraid of. So now the real question is not whether Norway can score goals. The real question is, who is going to stop Haaland when the chances start coming?